we're used to storms, but that was a different kind of storm. I cannot tell you how terrifying it was. Unless you were here, you cannot understand what we went through. The winds were howling, and the rain was pounding down on the roof. We couldn't believe what had happened to the city, to our beloved city. It was like a war zone. All of our buildings had no roofs. The emergency room, the glass doors had blown away. I wanted to cry because it was really in shambles.
Days before Typhoon Haiyan made landfall, ASEAN's Coordinating Center for Humanitarian Assistance on Disaster Management was ready. They tracked the storm, warned the Philippine government where it was going to hit, and sent a team to the region so that once the storm had passed, they could get to work helping survivors.
The main role for the AHA Center is basically to provide support to the ASEAN member states in the area of disaster management and to provide coordination during joint emergency response. We can make an early preparation so we can deploy early on the ground and then make early coordination with the potentially affected member state.
The typhoon left Tacloban practically destroyed, taking thousands of lives and leaving millions homeless. The response, though, from ASEAN and the AHA Center was immediate. They provided logistical support for the government, and nations within ASEAN donated millions of dollars for the rebuilding operation, as well as plane and boatloads filled with food and emergency supplies. ASEAN even has a warehouse in Kuala Lumpur stocked with essential equipment, ready to fly out in the event of any disaster in the region.
We can't say thank you enough to the people who came in and, just poured out their hearts and all the material support that they could give us, most especially our ASEAN neighbors who gave their best. They came out and supported us. We feel so overwhelmed with the huge outpouring of love and blessing that they extended to us.
And that support extends to improving the lives of everyone, which is why ASEAN focuses so much on health issues. Its regional action plan is aimed at ensuring everyone leads a healthy lifestyle by 2020. In 2013, government leaders signed a declaration on non-communicable diseases, specifically to combat cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and chronic respiratory problems, which are the leading causes of death in Southeast Asia.
We normally share our successes with them, and we also share our challenges with them. So I think it's a two-way process. Some of the other countries have also shown us how they can overcome other diseases, and I think it's a great opportunity for us to exchange ideas so that as a nation as a whole, in the ASEAN community, we will be able to develop healthcare to a higher level.
Malaysia's healthcare system is one of the best in the world, and its doctors and medical professionals often travel to other ASEAN nations to share their knowledge and experience. One reason the healthcare is so good in the region is that hospitals and health services are happy to blend Western and traditional medicine, using practices like acupuncture to treat patients recovering from chemotherapy.
We feel that there's a role for these forms of complementary therapy to be given to our patients. And we find that traditional complementary medicine may be a cheap way, an effective way to bring about better healthcare delivery throughout ASEAN.
From traditional Thai dancing to modern Cambodian street dance, Southeast Asia has numerous cultures, and ASEAN is committed to preserving and protecting them, just as it is for the extraordinary cultural sites in the region, from Bagan in Myanmar to Angkor Wat in Cambodia. And of course, we are determined to keep our natural areas pristine as well. Stunning Phang Ya Bay in Thailand to the Sungai Buloh wetlands in Singapore, ASEAN is committed to protect Southeast Asia's incredible biodiversity. The creation of numerous ASEAN heritage parks means that areas of outstanding natural beauty are protected for generations to come.
We're here in Mount Makiling, a very special mountain. It's very diverse and it's very important. There's at least 2,000 vascular plants alone. That's more than the entire United States.
Nathaniel is the park director here on Mount Makiling in the Philippines.
Plants and animals that are unique to a place tells about its history, and preserving it also means preserving your own way of life. When that's gone, your own identity is gone.
ASEAN's Center for Biodiversity is also located on Mount Makiling, and it is here that staff work to protect wildlife and plant life.
Establishment of these ASEAN Heritage Parks help in giving recognition or raising the awareness of the importance to protect the biodiversity in the countries, in the ecosystems. When we say that one protected area is an ASEAN Heritage Park, it is already a shared natural heritage among the other countries.
The parks are also an excellent place to pass down information through the generations.
When we're bringing a student here, when we explain all this, everyone goes, oh, these are the things we don't learn from zoo.
The aim of the socio-cultural community is to build a community that is people-centered and socially responsible. We all want to live in a caring, sharing, and inclusive society where the well-being and livelihoods of everyone are enhanced. It's about giving everyone opportunities to succeed and helping out one another in times of need so that everyone can live and achieve the ASEAN dream.